Good morning. How are you? So it is Thursday, our last live for the week. And let me start by saying next week we will not have a live on Tuesday. We will be going straight to our Wednesday before we have our next live. And I just have something to do with my mother in law. So we'll have a live Wednesday and Thursday of next week, but not on Tuesday. So, welcome. Glad you are here this morning. Glad you are ready to dig in. We have been talking about audacious dreams, and I have been amped up. Like, I watched the videos back. I have been amped up in energy. Totally the sun. Hey, Dawn, glad that you're on this morning. Totally the sun that has just had me amped up. And unfortunately, looking at the weather, this is probably the last day for a week or two that my garage doors will be open, but it's all good. So, welcome. I am glad that you're here. Say hi when you're logging in. Hashtag replay. If you're catching this in replay, it allows me to come back and engage with you. And let me just talk about dreams, right? Let me dig into that. So, audacious dreams are where we have focused this entire week, right? You can have dreams and you can have plans, but what you need to make these dreams come true, that's what we're going to talk about today. So, what I want you to do as you are logging on today, saying hi, catching us in replay, I want you to put an audacious dream in the comments. Like, I've shared two of them with you. I've shared one each day. So I want you to share. I want you to go ahead and put something that is just huge out there in the comments. So we talked on Tuesday about what audacious dreams are and what you have. And if you're not a dreamer, it's just because you're not asking specific questions. You do have dreams. You're just not asking yourself specific enough questions and digging in. Like I said, we have these ideas, like we some people, that we should not want more. Like I shared, being a wife and a mom is all I wanted, and it is all I wanted. But as I looked and I created and found this dream by just asking specific questions, the wife and the mom being all I wanted, it just evolved to recognizing, gosh, I want to always have that in some capacity, even though I know they all grow up and they move away and they have kids and so forth. And so that dream, that house, right, that allowed for me to still be that wife and that mom. It didn't change. It just was another elevated state of the same thing. So we often frequently have that. So what are your dreams? I want you to share them. If you've been listening all week, I mean, there's some big things like, right, 6 bedroom house is ridiculous, right? Especially for, two empty nesters. But it's more than that, right? It's not about having a massive house. It's about staying connected as a family, right? So what are your dreams? Then yesterday we talked about plans, right? Now that we have the dreams, like, we need to shift them into goals and make plans and really kind of dig in and grow and develop and achieve those dreams. And I shared the example of the women's ministry, right? First of all, I never dreamed of working with ministry. I actually kind of argued over that one with God for a while, but now it's kind of become an elevated opportunity for service and to dig in and to have a facility, right? So I'm going to come back and hit all that. But what you need to make your dreams come true, right? What you need besides a plan, besides recognition, what you need to make your dreams come true, the number one thing, motivation, right? Sometimes we have it, sometimes we don't. Sometimes I see the garbage truck pulling in, hoping he keeps driving. He did. Sometimes we have motivation, sometimes we don't, right? Sometimes we're lacking it. Uh, but that's what's going to drive us in the direction of our dreams, right? And sometimes dreams alter along the way. Totally okay. It is totally good. But as we are seeking, we need that motivation. So, what is or is not what's holding you back? What's motivating you? So, like I said, I shared the dream about the home, the house, right? Motivation is keep my family close. That's as close as it can be in seasons where we can get together, right? So that's the motivation to that. The facility, having a place to serve women, right? I'm motivated, and I'm going to be referring back to this as we talk throughout this live today. The facility, right? It's about being motivated to grow and serve women. That's what it is. What is motivating you? So first, what are your dreams, right? What are they? What are the plans? Tuesday, Wednesday. What are the plans? Now the how. Why are you going to put them in motion? You guys know me. You have to know why. All the time, you have to know why. All right? If you don't know your why, bird flew in, two of them, but they flew out. If you don't know your why, you're not going to get to your destination ever. Okay? If you don't know why you're doing something, you're just not going to get there. So you've really got this place of why to dig into, to understand. It is essential in all aspects of life because I've talked about this over many different conversations and topics. Why is key, absolutely key. So you have to know your why. Your why is what is going to get you what you are dreaming. It's what's going to get you to the end result. It's what's going to get you to the space that you want to be in. Your why is your successes and your failures, of course, depending upon your why. Okay, that's going to fall in there. If you've got the wrong why, okay, the failure is going to fall in. If you've got the right why, the hard work, and you're running forward, you're going to see the successes. What's your why? What is it? Do you know? Do you know what your why is? Do you need to think about that for a little bit? Okay. So putting plans in motion is all about knowing your why, being confident, running after it full force, and seeing it come to fruition. So like I said, I'm going to come back to this now. I shared 2 audacious dreams this week that I didn't even fully recognize that I had even just a year ago or 2 years ago, or even the house 3 months ago. Didn't even recognize that these were visions, dreams, goals, things that I wanted because I didn't ask myself the right questions. I didn't ask myself specific questions. So I'm going to dig back into those for a second. So the house, shared with you my dreams for a specific house, land. Why land? Because I'm tired of neighbors. I don't have bad neighbors. I'm just tired of neighbors. I'm tired of HOA, right? Very specific reason I want land. I know why. Plus, I want to grow. There are things that I want to do on the land. I want to grow. I want to have space. I want to put in, little jungle gym for the grandkids. There's a reason that I want land. There's a reason, there's a why that I want a big house. Again, it's not about having a big house. It's about having space to accommodate our whole family, right? If we wanted to have holidays, if we wanted to have summers on a lake, because a lake would be nice too, right? That's kind of the bonus to the why, to the dream. And I could give you the why to that too, because I love water and I would love to get out on a boat all day long, every day, right? Lots of whys. That one's a little bit more into the dream field, right? But the other ones have a very specific reason. The other aspect to wanting this space, right? So I also want to have kind of what I would call an in-law suite on that main level, but not really an in-law suite. That's what I would love to turn into the same studio space, right? Have it be my office, have it be my recording studio, because that's what I'm growing here. So I mean, like, it's very specific. My why. I understand what I'm striving for in that. I know my why. I have my plan. I've put it in place. Okay, what about you? What about you in your audacious dream? Another example, right? I talked yesterday about the women's ministry, right? I would love to grow this company big enough to create a facility, to build a facility, to own the facility that the women's ministry that is packaged here, the women's ministry would have their own place to meet. They would have their own space. And it could be used for so many other things in addition, but to protect very specifically and serve those women. Okay, why? Because I love those women. Because we would to be able to go someplace all the time, to be very clear about where we're going, to have it designed that best accommodates us and not try and make us work in the spaces that we can find, right? Those are all the whys. And then to be able to use it in other capacities, to let others be able to use it and to be able to serve in that capacity, right? Are you seeing the whys? Two big audacious dreams. Okay, I'm very clear on why I want them. What are your dreams? What are your dreams? How big are they, right? Is your dream just to get out of the house today? Well, if you're an agoraphobic, that's pretty big, right? If you're someone who only stays in the house, is scared to get out of the house, that's a big dream, okay? Why? Why do you want to do it, right? If your dream is to create a business, why? Why do you want to do it, right? What is your dream and why? Okay. So it was kind of shorter today because we've focused so much on talking about dreams the last 2 days. We talked yesterday, like I said, on putting the goals in place. But today I really wanted to hit on the value of why. The why is what's going to drive the success of your dream. Why? Why is it your dream? Why do you want to do it? What is motivating you? Your motivation is your why. Be it your family, be it an opportunity or ability to serve God. Why? Why is that your dream and what's motivating you? And once you're motivated, are you doing something about it? Most people are when you're motivated. When you recognize your motivation, most people are ready to jump after something. What's your why? Okay, it's Thursday. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I hope wherever you are, you have sunshine because there's just so many places there's no sunshine. If you're in Texas, I hope your snow's all melted. If you're up in the northwest, like Dawn, I hope you have some warmth and some sunshine this weekend. I hope you guys have a great, great weekend. And I will see you not Tuesday. I will see you back here on Wednesday. And have an awesome day. I will talk to you guys soon.